And another face-off win. Doughty off the glass. Kicked ahead by McDavid. Perry moves it along. Here's McDavid along the wall for a cutting Perry. Bouchard at the blue line. Looking for a lane. Bouchard skates it to the middle. Shot missed the net, loose, and it's pushed out of the slot. Sent down low by Wallman. Here is McDavid walking in. McDavid pass in front. They score! Zach Hyman in a one-goal game with 2:04 to go.
Well, they're loving this in Edmonton. And you know, Roxy, LA won the face-off. They had an opportunity to clear it out of the zone. Edmonton's able to keep it in. They win the battle along the wall. And LA remains aggressive. Watch this play, though, by McDavid. Doughty goes down to negate a pass across, and McDavid finds a lane anyway. And just a beautiful placement to Hyman.
And a one-goal game.
And 3 attempts at the empty net, all missed by LA as well.
Hyman, who had 16 goals in the Stanley Cup Playoffs last year, and a career season. The Oilers cut in. Here's Nugent Hopkins, and a save by Kemper. Nugent Hopkins in the corner. Arvidsson moves in from the corner, heading to the net on a backhand that went up into the netting.
The Oilers a little bit more of a rest as well.
Puck goes behind the net. Doughty, and this one gets out of the zone, and Bouchard back to his own end. Again, the empty net for the Oilers. Draisaitl into the zone. McDavid gets around Anderson. McDavid cuts in. Shot! Score!
And the Kings are just shell-shocked here. Look at the emotion by McDavid as the Kings, they just sit back, and McDavid just uses his speed and his skill, and he puts it right under
seconds. And this crowd at Crypto.com right now is stunned. 80 seconds left in regulation. It's 5-5. Turnover, turnaround shot, and Kemper is saved on Matthias Janmark. 72 seconds left. Here is Doughty, over for Mikey Anderson. But McDavid with the tying goal with the empty net at the other end of the ice. Here comes McDavid again. Pass to the slot. Draisaitl walking in. He gets knocked down by Doughty, and covering and hanging on with the glove is Kemper.
They're just so dangerous.
Face-off win for the Oilers. Here is McDavid. Trying to backhand it in low. That's broken up by Gavrikov. Racing up ice. More for LA. Hits the brakes. Hits the trailer. Now the and the Kings answer.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, Roxy. What a third period this has been. It's had a little bit of everything. 5-on-3s, goals within 30-second spans. But the Kings finally push. They finally use their legs, get up into the offensive zone. And this is just a knuckle puck.
The screen from Foegele in front.
By Philip Deneau. Does it hit Foegele? No, it hit.
46 seconds after the Oilers tied it. Now the Kings with the lead. McDavid enters the zone. Skinner heads to the bench. 30 seconds remain. Wallman for Bouchard. Fires it in. Moved along by Kempe. Anderson sends it down the ice. And racing back for it, Wallman. And the clock stops with 16.3. An icing call against LA. And a face-off in the Kings zone. Extra attacker for the Oilers. Face-off win Edmonton. Bouchard tees it up and swallowed up by Kemper. Draisaitl and Kopitar. Kopitar wins it. And it's out of the zone. Goes down the ice. A race for it. And an icing call with 7.1. Draisaitl and Kopitar one more time. And the Kings get it down the ice. And